Hello fellow collectors, Citrus Aviation here with a review of the Gemini Jets 1400 Births Airways 747-400. And this model is going to be very popular, and so today we're going to do a video review of it. This aircraft is a Boeing 747-400. The 747-400 is arguably the most iconic 747 variant, with the 747-400 taking its maiden flight on the 28th of June 1988. Births Airways ordered the 747-436 with the Boeing customer code of 36. Their very first 747-436, which was G-BNLA, was delivered to Births Airways in June of 1989 and is currently scrapped. The airline at its peak operated a total of 56 of the aircraft type, and due to their retirement plans, they have only 34 of the aircraft type flying today, and the rest of their 747s will be all retired by 2025. This aircraft is G-BYGF, or Golf-Bravo Yankee Golf Foxtrot. It is a 747-436. It was construction number 25,824 and was 747 line number 1200, or the 1,200th 747 built. This aircraft was delivered to Births Airways on the 17th of February 1999 and had its first flight on the 5th of February 1999. This was part of Births Airways' large order for 747s that they got in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Alrighty, so taking a look at the model box, this box features Gemini Jets' special 20th anniversary logo, as the company in 2018 celebrated 20 years of selling model aircraft. The box is fairly normal other than that, and the inside has the information, and you can see the look inside part for the model, and I really like that, how Gemini just has this flap. You can look inside and see what the model is inside. The packaging is also really nice. The aircraft comes with not one but two large pieces of protective wrap paper, which is something that I really like about this aircraft. The Gemini just went to that extent because this is one of their expensive models. It has an MSRP around $60, and for that money you should get good protection for your plane, and they give you that here, so I'm very pleased with that. So for the seat configurations, Births Airways has 3 versions, and we are going to first look at version 1, which has a total of 345 seats. First class is in the nose with 14 seats, and that is right here. World Club, which is their business class, has 52 seats. That is on the top deck and in this section right here. The section in front of it is World Traveler Plus, which is 36, which is the economy section with extended legroom. It's kind of interesting how this is in between first class and business class. And then the rest of the cabin, a total of 243 seats, is World Traveler. So that's from right about here to the back of the aircraft. Next we have the second configuration, which is also known as 299AY. This features 299 seats total, with 14 first class seats here. The big difference with this configuration is that Club World features a total of 70 seats, so they have this top deck and these first two entire sections, almost entire sections, they end here, with World Traveler Plus having this tiny little section here, and then World Traveler being here. World Traveler Plus has 30 seats, and World Traveler has 185, and that's the 299AY config. And the final configuration, known as 275AY, holds a total of 275 seats. This is the ultra low density aircraft that is used on high priority routes. So you might see this aircraft from like London to New York, for example. This aircraft has 14 first class seats in the same location, 86 Club World business class seats. So it's a top deck, and this this section here and all the way to here. World Traveler Plus is 30 seats in this section and only 145 World Traveler economy seats in the back of the aircraft. And the very first configuration that I showed before is the 345 AY config. Alrighty, so looking at the details of the model, we'll start off here at the nose. You can see the nose gear and the cone of the aircraft, which is very nicely done. Gemini Jets has done an outstanding job on this cone. Looking to the side of the aircraft, you can see again the very nice cone detail that has been done here on this model. Alright, so moving up. Alright, there we go. You have the side of the aircraft. You can see the L1 door. You can see the registration, the parcel registration there on the nose. What is written there on the nose gear says GF, which is the last part of the registration. Many aircraft have this. You can see the really nice Births Airways swoosh and the titles. The L2 door and L3 doors. You can see the inboard landing lights, which are really nicely done. They have this kind of 3D effect to them. You can see going down the leading edge of the wing, you can see the engines. And these engines are Rolls-Royce RB211-524H engines. These are, fun fact, also the same engines equipped on many airlines' 757s. You see here the front engine as well. And this is a quad jet. And let me turn it around so you can get a nice view on the inside. You can see the engines over here. As well as the engines on this side. They are nicely detailed. They're not anything special, but you know, it's pretty good for 1/400 scale. Alrighty. So, moving out to the winglet, you can see the red navigation light and the winglet. It's a nice sharp gray winglet. Nothing to complain there. And then on to the rest of the aircraft. This aircraft is nicely detailed. You can see the rest emergency doors and the registration. Back here is the tail with the beautiful Births Airways swoosh. And we have the APU, which is also nicely detailed. This is also a good time to take a look at the back of the wing and engine detail, which is also really nicely done on this model. Alrighty, on the opposite side we have mostly the same details, although we do also have a cargo bay door on this side as well, that you can see right there. You can also see the two antennas on this model. And moving back to the leading edge of the wing, you can see much the same detail as on the other side of the model. And then you can see the rear cargo bay door, which is right here. And you can see the beautiful tail. Top side detail of the model, you can see the cockpit windows there, the Births Airways logos, and you can see the antenna. Also up here you can see really nicely the escape hatches, which are just in front of the door on this side. And there'll be another one, there'll be more of these further down the aircraft. You can see the wing detail. These are really nice. The lean edge slats and trailing edge flaps. And the winglet detail. There's another antenna down here. Let me get it back in focus. And then we have another antenna. And on the tail, on the horizontal stabilizers, you can see there's kind of some scratches here on the paintwork on this side. That is quite disappointing. These are the only two scratches I could find on the model. Other than that, the aircraft appears to be flawless. On the bottom side, you can see the cargo bay doors and the nose gear, the Gemini Jets logo, the neck dots, anti-collision light, hole for the stand. You can see the main gear doors. As for them, these are mostly good. They just kind of tend to, sometimes they get a little bit out of alignment. They do sometimes have to fix those. Move them slightly. Be careful when you do that. You can see in between the main gear doors, in the back, you can see there is a little discoloration there on the paint. So that's something for Gemini Jets to work on in the future. And the main wing detail. On the other side, it's actually quite good on this model. See the Rolls-Royce engine detail also, which is very nice. See the rear cargo bay door. You can see the exhaust pipes there, exhaust for the pressure relief valves, and the horizontal stabilizer detail again. Alrighty, so finally we're going to put this model on a stand, and I have a JC Wings 1-200 stand here to put it on. I'm going to see how it looks on the stand. Fits in very nicely into the stand hole. And there's the model on the stand. We just give it some focus. Alright, this is a very nice model. I highly recommend it to anyone. I mean, it is on the expensive side, but I mean, that's kind of what you expect when you buy one of these Gemini Jets models, particularly recently. But yeah, this model, as we do a quick 360, I'll give my summing up thoughts about it. This model is expensive. MSRP is $60. I was able to get this for $47.16. And that's about what you'll find a lot of these going for on your favorite retailers. This model is a very, very accurate representation of the prototype. Gemini Jets has a solid 1/400 scale 747 mold. And I highly recommend it to anyone looking for a regular livery Births Airways 747. These will sell out, and they'll be very popular. So if you're interested in getting one, you should probably get one as soon as possible. So thank you for watching this video, and I will also have a written review in Aviation News Today of this model. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching, and God bless you.